What's up, guys? It's Coaster Werewolf here, and today we are at a park that I've been wanting to go to since I was like 7 years old. But today we are at Cedar Point, so we're gonna ride some epic coasters. So let's go. And I think we're gonna go ride Gatekeeper first, because that is open for early entry and it's right here. So let's go. Alright guys, so we just got it from Gatekeeper. That was a really fun ride. The drop was really fun. It was really graceful. It had a couple of forceful moments, and that's just a really fun ride. So now we're going to go over to Iron Dragon because it doesn't have fast lane and it's open during early admission, so we might as well get the credit. So yeah, let's go. Alright guys, so we just got an Iron Dragon. It was pretty decent, pretty fun. It was kind of rough though, but overall pretty good family type coaster. So now we are going to the back of the park to ride Steel Vengeance because early access is almost over and we want to be on one of the first trains because it gets really long lines even with the fast lane, because I'm pretty sure there's a merge point in the line. So let's go. There it is, guys. Steel Vengeance. Well, Steel Vengeance is having some delays right now, so we're just gonna ride Maverick because it's right here. So let's go. Alright guys, so we just got off of Maverick and that ride is freaking insane. It's such a good ride. The snaps are very snappy. You just get thrown around, and those stangle dives at the end are just insane. And there's some really good ejector as well. The launches are good. So yeah, now we're gonna go to Cedar Creek Mine Ride because it's right here and it doesn't have fast lane, so we want to get it on it early. And we're also still waiting for Steel Vengeance to open, so let's go. Alright, so Cedar Creek Mine Ride was closed, so we just rode Maverick again. And now I think we're gonna go over to Magnum XL200, and Gemini on the way is also closed, so I don't know what's going on, but let's go ride Magnum, I guess. Alright guys, so it turns out that Gemini and Cedar Creek Mine Ride and some of the other rides that are closed are going to open at 11, and it's like 10:50 right now, so we just decided to take a little ways away and go ride Woodstock Express because it's a credit, so why not? And then we're going to go back and ride Gemini, Cedar Creek Mine Ride. Hopefully Steel Vengeance will be open by then, so yeah. Alright, so we just rode Cedar Creek Mine Ride, Gemini, and Woodstock Express. So Cedar Creek Mine Ride, it's a pretty fun mine train. The scenery is pretty nice around it, a little janky but pretty fun. Gemini is also pretty fun, a similar kind of feel, just on a bigger scale, and I got some pretty good airtime on some of the drops and hills. And Woodstock Express is just an average family coaster. So now I think we're going to go finally ride Magnum, and Steel Vengeance is still closed, so hopefully it reopens soon, but yeah. Alright guys, so we just rode Magnum XL200. That was kind of painful, honestly. Like, the ejector was really good on the return trip, but it was, you kind of slam into the lap bar and it kind of hurts, but it's still a pretty fun ride. So now I think we're going to go ride Corkscrew. so we just rode Corkscrew, and that was actually a pretty fun ride. The airtime hill actually gave some pretty strong airtime, not gonna lie, and it wasn't too rough. There's a little bit of headbanging, but overall, not too bad, and it's a fun ride. So now we're gonna go have some lunch. And Dragster's still closed for the rest of the season, of course. Not sure what's gonna happen to it, honestly, but hopefully it doesn't get removed. Alright, so we just had lunch at the Coasters Diner. It's a pretty good lunch. And now we're going to ride Valraven. Valraven. That was a pretty good ride. I don't understand all the hate for dive coasters. That was a fun ride. Good airtime on the drops, and the inversions were pretty fun. So now we're going up to Millennium Force, and Steel Vengeance was open for a bit, but it just broke down again. So we're doing Millennium and probably Rougarou, and hopefully Steel Vengeance will open back up again. Alright guys, so we just rode Rougarou and then Millennium Force. Now Rougarou, I think that's a pretty underrated coaster. It pulled some good forces, and there were a couple of actually like snappy transitions that were fun, and it was a smooth ride. So then we did Millennium Force, and that is a really good coaster. The sense of speed is amazing. It just flies through the course. The drop gives really good airtime in the back, and the speed hill and some of the other hills some good airtime as well. So I think Steel Vengeance is open now, so that was Millennium Force running past there. So we're gonna go and ride Steel Vengeance, hopefully. Yes! There are people on it! So we just got off of Steel Vengeance, and that is the greatest roller coaster of all time. Like, the amount of ejector airtime on that thing is insane. The top hat, the outer bank, all the bunny hills is just insane. That is definitely my new #1. But now the park is basically kind of shutting down because there's a big storm coming. But if the storm clears up, then we'll be back here tonight. And either way, we'll be back tomorrow to hopefully get on some of the rides that we didn't get on. So, see you guys then. Alright guys, so we just got back into the park. Last night, we got a night ride on Steel Vengeance, so that was amazing, of course. Then we got some re-rides, and then we just rode Blue Streak over here. That was a really fun coaster. Not too fast or tall. It's just a really fun vintage wooden coaster with some pretty nice airtime, and it's smooth as well. So, and Raptor is test running right now, so hopefully that'll open up later so we can ride it. So yeah. Opened up, so we rode that, and that was a really fun ride. Definitely one of my favorite inverts. There was a lot of good whip and some good positive G's, and it was overall pretty smooth. There was like a couple headbanging moments, but overall it was a smooth ride. So that's gonna do it for today's vlog, I'm pretty sure. So we went on all the coasters. So we went on every coaster except Top Thrill Dragster, of course, because that is closed for the rest of the year, and Wilderness Run because it's a kiddie coaster and you need a kid for it. So that'll do it for today's vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.